Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I'm your host, PattSun, and today we're gonna be taking a look at r/surviving infidelity, where OP caught his girlfriend cheating on him with her ex in rehab. Let's begin. I found out my ex was cheating on me with an ex-coworker. Posted by Reddit user GothBishGeekin.
Hey guys, about 1 week ago I found out my ex was cheating on me and I'm devastated. There was red flags from the start, I just didn't pay attention. It's funny too because she was the type to always question what I was doing on my phone and would ask to look at my messages, but as our relationship progressed there began to develop tension towards each other and we would argue about little things. So the first red flag I found out was during that time in our relationship when I asked to see her phone after she went through mine after she said I cheated because I had some random girl in my messages calling me babe and she was starting to cry. But I didn't even respond to any messages from that person. So I go to her archive messages and it's a message of her and another dude. She tries to grab her phone. I said show me and she's like it's just some guy that won't leave me alone. I know his family, but the messages were like a picture of him showing his shirt and she's like oh my god I love your shirt, hey love, and all that. But I get over this after arguing about it and us coming to solutions on how we could trust each other. She said I'm always allowed to go through her phone anytime, but she would always sleep on her phone. So later down the road we still had problems with getting along with each other. We would fight a lot and honestly I think her cheating was because of how easily irritated I would get with her and lash out because how she was to me. We got into a physical fight and I moved out. Day later we're talking again. We talk about how we're gonna do better for ourselves and getting a new place to stay and how we were gonna have kids one day. I'm hurt because I thought she was truly in love with me and I thought I was too. She would talk about how she feels like we're soulmates and that when we made love it felt like it belonged this way, and she would tell me she would have dreams of it being a family and having plans of getting married, always telling and asking me how much I love her. Like all day I would leave to work and she would act sad. But things would take a big turn soon. Our relationship was pretty damaged after I moved out because I wasn't with her every day, but she would come to see me or I would go to her through Uber because we didn't have a car. I just don't get it. She would blow me up all day asking how I'm doing and that she loves me. We went out to eat the other day. I got to work and my coworker comes to me asking I got a message from somebody. I said no, why? Well, blank texted me this. He replied to a story my ex posted of her food and was asking my ex's friend if I was still with her and making laughing signs saying that I should not be mad because she came to him first and that they have been talking. He shows her screenshots of the messages and I see her saying babe and telling him about her day. Sent him a picture of her daughter when she just got off soon and she wants a pic of his face and is cute. I just have the ugliest feeling of hurt cross me in that moment right when my shift started, so I go outside and call her, ask her so you've been talking to him. An ex-coworker that is in rehab. She said that she was but that he wouldn't leave her alone and said she felt bad for him because he said he was depressed and was gonna kill himself. And that she didn't cheat and I asked her why didn't she tell me. She said because she was trying to show me I can trust her and that she's sorry. I tell her I'm done and don't want to talk again. She called my cousin crying about me but I didn't want to talk. Blocked her of everything but I ended unblocking her to see what she had to say and you know the typical stuff. I'm sorry babe, please I need you, it's just hard right now letting go. I keep going back to her page thinking about unblocking her, but for what? She betrayed my trust.
OP, keep her blocked and go no contact. This and time will get you through the heartbreak. OP, I know from experience that blocking someone that you used to love is a hard thing to do, but trust me, it is the best thing for you to move on. You're very lucky that she didn't call the cops on you when you got into that physical altercation before you moved out. You don't want a domestic violence charge following you around. Do yourself a favor and keep her blocked on everything. Fucking hell. The two of you are so toxic together that even I'm receiving poison damage just from reading your post. OP, you need to do better. And now for today's second story. My girlfriend is studying with another guy from her university. Posted by Reddit user oldtomorrow1178.
Hi to everyone. I come here because I need some fresh air in my brain. I read this community often and I would have an opinion from you. Shortly, I met this girl about 2.5 years ago. The D-Day was 1.5 years ago. Basically, the guy who she cheated with called me due to dirty consciousness and told me everything about the affair. It happened while she was on a night out. She was drunk at a summer camp for the university. For what I know and for what concern now, it happened just once. They had sex, and both of them told me the same version. He wrote her back the next days, but she refused to have any contact with him. After the earthquake, she tried with every tool to manage and rebuild our relationship. Obviously, I wasn't happy with this because I was really in love with her. After 1.5 years, I still have some problems in the management of my anxiety. and I don't trust her completely. Now she is studying with another guy at her house. She knows I don't like it, but she has to pass this group project for an exam. I tried to break up with her several times, but at the decisive moment I came back. We stayed apart for a month, not more. Currently, I am speaking with a therapist in order to reorder my mind and find a solution. She demonstrated me a lot after that day, but you know I trust more actions than words. Out of topic. This morning I had an important interview for a new job and I was completely calm before the interview. In the meanwhile, she called me telling that Ronald came to her place to study. And I started to freak out. So basically I was more anxious for this compare with the interview. Should I trust her and let's study with this guy? Thank you in advance for any help will you give me. Update. I just got out from her home. She was alone with this guy. The girl never came, I suppose, and mostly she lied to me.
OP, you fucking donut. She already cheated on you once and then you took her back. Look at what's happening to you now. She will cheat again if she hasn't already. OP, if she is bringing dudes to her place after cheating on you, then she obviously has zero respect for you, and the only reason she is still with you right now is because Chad doesn't want to commit to her. OP, the truth is, she can easily complete the group project without being alone with another guy, or even so much as giving him her phone number. It's time to wish her the best and let her go. She's destroying your mental health, man. You need to wake up. And our final story is from r/relationships. My family caught me being fucked by my boyfriend. Posted by Reddit user thrower A ass blasted. Okay, based on the title alone, this can go one of two ways. Either this will be incredibly funny and wholesome, or this will be completely depressing. There is no in between. So let's flip that coin, shall we?
Well, all I can do right now is find humor in this because it's a weird situation and not something you ever expect to happen to yourself, but I'm coming here to get some advice and ideas on how to mend the situation. Yesterday was my 24th birthday. It's my first birthday out of home as I just got my own place last year. I decided I wanted to spend my birthday alone, without the family, and told them that we can go to dinner on the weekend. I wanted to spend my birthday with my boyfriend, just the two of us. It was a great day overall, and me and my boyfriend decided to wind down the night with rough birthday sex. While getting absolutely railed, my family walk into the house seeing their firstborn and big brother getting used and abused by a mountain of a man. They run off as fast as they can. Birthday is ruined, sex is ruined, family is traumatized, and worst of all, I didn't get to eat the delicious cake that they brought. I have texted and called my parents, but no reply. The only communication I have gotten is a few minutes after the incident was a text from my mother just saying sorry. I also have not come out to them, so I guess they know now. What would the best way to handle this be? I was thinking probably just give them space and wait for contact from them and go from there. Good idea or no? Update. My family and I ended up still going out to dinner that weekend, and I also got to bring my boyfriend. Yay. Dad texted me a while after the incident, breaking the ice with birthday sex good. But we had a talk about some things and I ended up apologizing to my mother. Apparently she was upset that I never told her, but my dad knew. All is good on that front now. Dinner went well. I officially came out during and was able to introduce my boyfriend to my family. Dad was in good humor as always. My mother seemed a bit concerned by my boyfriend's size and kept bringing up how big he was lol. But overall she liked him. Edit. I'm talking about how tall and big he is, not his dick, you perverts lol. Dad and my boyfriend seem to get along well and have a lot in common, so that's terrible, haha. My siblings are also chill about everything and think my boyfriend is great too. After dinner we even stayed at my parents' place for the night, and that went quite well. Everything's looking up and there's no unneeded drama. Thanks everyone for your advice and good humor.
Okay, I feel like this whole situation is overshadowed by the distinct lack of cake. Where is the cake, OP? What frosting did it have? What kind of cake did your parents bring to you? How dare you keep such important information to yourself? Okay. Jokes aside, OP, I'm really happy for you and thrilled that despite the mountainous size of your boyfriend, you all got along and even went out for dinner together. But holy fucking shit, that was embarrassing. Now, OP, all you have to do is to catch your parents having sex, and then you all would be completely even with each other. That way, everyone would be too embarrassed to face each other. Christmas dinner would be so awesome at your house. Thank me later. Viewer support is the best way for me to remain independent and continue bringing you these daily videos, which will always be here on my YouTube channel for you to watch absolutely free. So consider clicking that super thanks just below the video title, or you can use my PayPal in the description box down below. Thanks for listening, everyone. If you even somewhat enjoyed today's story, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and if you really like it, make sure to subscribe to PattSun to never miss a future upload. Stay strong.